बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन ही नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to our today's session of Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai presented by the management of Franchise India with an aim to introduce you with a new brand every day at 12 o'clock. Today on our panel, we do have Dr. Prashant and Dr. Kiran from Yoda Diagnostics. From our team, we do have Mr. Sanjay Bhatt, CEO of FICPL, and Mr. Ashok Kumar, Head Consultant. We do have our partner, Mr. Sudhakar Rao. Our today's brand is into health and wellness, Yoda Diagnostics. Yoda is one-stop diagnostic center with traditional and advanced geometric service focusing on patient well-being. They offer convenient home sample collection and aim to provide exceptional affordable care, making them a reliable choice for diagnostics. I would like to request Sanjay ji to take it over and introduce with the brand. Over to you, Sanjay ji.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Neha. We warmly welcome all the investors and partners who have joined us this special webinar today, which is wherein we are inviting one of the greatest brand, which is in diagnostics, from headquartered in Hyderabad. It is Yoda Diagnostics. So Yoda Diagnostics is offering a collection center. That's one. Second, we also are offering the lab, which is in two models, which we'll be understanding further from the brand side. We warmly welcome Dr. Prashant, Dr. Kiran from the brand side, and also Mr. Ashok, who is senior franchise consultant with Franchise India, and our business partner, Mr. Sudhakar Rao from Hyderabad. So we have Q&A box in this. So my request to all the investors and partners who have joined us this webinar, use Q&A box during the during this webinar, during the presentation, and have all your questions and queries and put it in the Q&A box. We will take your questions and ask each question from the brand side. So Yoda Diagnostic is a world-class lab facility they have in US and in India as well. They are already present in having 20 branches in AP and Telangana. Now they are looking forward for expansion. We'll understand more about the expansion, about the model, about what they are offering, which all cities are open. And what we are looking forward for profile is from pathologists, medical experts. We are looking forward for existing labs who are having labs. They want to collaborate with the brand, with Yoda. That also we are looking forward. In any case, if anyone who's falling in this profile segment, please share your inputs in the Q&A box, and we will reach out to you immediate basis. So please stay tuned. So Franchise India is helping you further in hand-holding, in arranging all the meetings one-on-one with the brand, arranging a physical meetings rather to their lab in Hyderabad. In that regard, Sudhakarji would be also instrumental, and we have network in 97 cities, wherein we will further discuss with you one-on-one and help you to find the right business opportunity for your for yourself, which is fitted for your market, which is a great fit for your budget also and your profile also. So please stay tuned with this. Before I invite brand side, we'll invite our Sudhakarji to talk about maybe a few lines for the brand, and then he can also invite my brand of the day. Thank you, and Sudhakarji, over to you.
Yeah, good morning to one and all. Yoda Diagnostics based from Hyderabad. It's already experienced 3 labs in USA. now they are started their operations in India with same technology they are using in USA. So they want to give the latest technology operations and lab services and the best in quality for Indian customers. So they started this one and expanded almost 20 centers all around AP and Telangana as of now. So now we are presenting this model in FICO model because many of them are requested to FICO model. So labs comes under the FICO model and the PUP comes under the FOFO model. So, and it's a great opportunity, and the present labs are presenting with the max uh, revenue crossing. So, and the medical field is upcoming 10x growth sector. That's why this is a great opportunity for every investor who would like to put their money in this, and the entire operations will be taken care by the Yoda Diagnostics. Okay. So we invite as many as investors to get into this and share the success journey of Yoda Diagnostics. Thank you.
Thank you. So I think Ashok, you can take it over to give us a little more brief on this, and then we can invite Dr. Kiran. In the meantime, Dr. Prashant will also join. They will give us some journey, how they have started, what was the challenges earlier timers, how they started, and what is the technology talking about, and then we will talk on the business model also.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Sanjay. I think Yoda Diagnostic is a one of its kind. Laboratory, and I think he has spent more time in US and he has developed
I think, Ashokji, there is some network problem at your end.
very advanced.
So sorry, your voice is cracking. So I think there is
So,
some network issue, Ashokji,
Yes,
from
yes.
your side. So in the meantime, if you can just fix this, we will request Dr. Prashant to come in and give us some understanding about the journey, how you started, and then we can bring in Ashokji again in this.
Yeah, thank you, Ji. Thank you, Sanjay Ji. And good morning to all panel members and Franchise India for giving this opportunity. And also, I am thankful to all the Gauruji and Sudhakar Garu and Ashok Ji for representing or for spreading our chain to all over India. So there is during pandemic, COVID pandemic, we all know that it has affected a lot, many people, not only India, all over the world. So in 2017, Mr. Sudhakar Kancharla, with a kind of experience, started few labs in different states of US with advanced technology to provide healthcare services with the name of DLW, that is Devansh Labworks, Xerenta, and Microgen. These are the three labs which have started in 2017 by Mr. Sudhakar Kancharla with the idea of giving best healthcare services to the public in 2017 in US. Later on, during pandemic of COVID, so he observed that many patients started wandering to different diagnostic tests to the different laboratories due to the lack of comprehensive diagnostic platform. So is this kind of situation motivated Mr. Sudhakar Kancharla to start a comprehensive diagnostic center catering all the possible services, including routine, radiology, and specialty services, which is more advanced and a recent upcoming in the India, including pharmacogenomics. So with this ideology, it started in 2021 by our Vice President, Mr. Venkaiah Naidu, in 2021 November. So it started, and it is dedicated mainly to bring advanced technology in healthcare domain to reach out the public and with affordable prices. That is the motto. And one such remarkable step is towards the personalized medicine. Like what we are doing is personalized medicine, like pharmacogenomics, where gene decides how drug is going to act in a body. Based on this kind of approach, we have started even genomics and some kind of specialty services to provide at affordable prices. And apart from this, we can identify many diseases and onset of the symptoms and guide them in improving the quality of a patient. So with this ideology, we started home sample collection and 24/7 availability services and ambulance services for patients, and also to provide better healthcare services to all the patients who cannot afford the prices, because we are offering at low prices. And because of this, in last 2 years, we have achieved a remarkable service and appreciation for many public, and it could able to motivated us to spread our wings to different areas, like where we have started Karimnagar 1 branch, and Vizag the 2nd branch, and Tirupati, Guntur, where we have started 4 branches along with 2 other branches, main lab in Hyderabad Central. And we are also planning to extend our wings to different states to provide a better healthcare services to all over India. So because of this, and we have started spreading our wings and to provide opportunity to all the people of India. And we are really thankful for the Franchise India for this kind of opportunity. And we are ready to provide at any best services to all the public. Thank you once again, Sanjay ji, and thank you all the members. This is a small introduction to our Yoda, where it has started its journey, and still we are providing a better advanced technology and from US, because we have the 3 labs in US where we are providing best services, and the same technology we are using at Yoda Hyderabad Central Lab also, where we have all the end-to-end services, starting from routine and ending with the specialty. And our specialty test is a DNA decoding, which is where we are going to diagnose the the future diseases, and we will be giving some kind of guidance, what kind of food they need to take and what kind of medicine they need to take. So this is going to be a great remark to a great kind of achievement for the Yoda in next 1 or 2 years. Okay, thank you once again for all the panel members for giving and for introducing Yoda to entire India. Thank you, Sanjay ji.
Thank you very much. Ashok, over to you now. If you can just give us some understanding on the business model, financials, and run the PPT also. If any video is there, any store photograph, any video we run, we can do that also. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Sanjay ji. I think before we start the presentation, I think I would request Dr. Kiran to throw some light.
Ashok ji, just go ahead with the work. Later on that I'll discuss it. Pretty much covered by Prashant ji. Just continue your presentation.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll share my screen. So I think that's Dr. Prashant and Sudhakar has already set the perspective, and they have already discussed brief about the brand. So who we are. So Yoda Diagnostics, they are very advanced diagnostic lab, not only in India, it's one of the advanced lab in the world that we can claim, right? So throughout the presentation, we will have basically 3 different sections in the presentation. First section again will covers basically more detailed about Yoda Diagnostic. Second section of the presentation is about the industry dynamics and what is the basic future in Indian markets. And third section includes your detailed franchising proposal, that's the investment opportunity that we are bringing for our franchising partners. So we'll look at some of these dynamics. So Yoda Diagnostic, I think journey, Dr. Prashant has already discussed. So their lab is ICMR approved. They are NABL accredited. They have a smart reporting system. So that can basically predict the future trends. Right. And they are trusted by the leading doctors and hospitals in AP and Telangana and in South Indian markets. We already talked about their presence. So they have 3 world-class labs in the United States, and this is the first initiative in India started in Hyderabad. Right. So a purpose, mission, and values that Yoda Diagnostics is bringing to the society or bringing to the nation is the purpose of this initiative is to be the most comprehensive diagnostic that offer high quality and timely reports at affordable price. And mission is to be the best possible diagnostic service to facilitate faster clinical decisions. Right, and values, of course, through their excellence, through their expertise, through the customer's service, customer experience, the trust they have built. So through this, they are adding a lot of value to the society, to the patients, to the individuals, and again, it's bringing good value as well for my franchising investors. So that's about Mr. Sudhakar Kancharala that Dr. Prashant has already discussed. So it is the brainchild of Sudhakar Kancharala as he observed the need for such kind of initiatives in India. So he decided to bring advanced technology to India in health diagnostic industry. So lab infrastructure, if you look at their lab infrastructure, so they have routine test for multiple categories. So biochemistry, pathology, microbiology, radiology tests they perform, and they do have the specialty test. And if you look at their technology partners, so Siemens, GE, Thermo Fisher, so all these are the big clients, and Siemens and GE are considered to be the world's biggest technology manufacturers. Right. So they have the all best world-class technology partners. Now, how it works, so what kind of services they do, you can just book a test, and they offer, if you look at the test they offering us 3,500 offerings. So at Yoda Diagnostics, there are more than 3,500 types of tests are already being conducted, being done. If you look at the entire industry, the evaluation of this kind of tests in healthcare industry, there are around 4,800 tests are being done. That number is, we are talking about that across the globe. So out of these 4,800 kind of tests being done in the industry, Yoda Diagnostics bringing the holistic solutions for more than 3,500 kind of tests being done. So you can book a test from your home. You can walk into their lab or from the collection center, you can book for their test. Sample collection, they provide the free sample collection facilities from home. Reports, so your reports will be automatically uploaded on their web portal, as well as these reports will be sent to my patients through email, WhatsApp, SMS, and the free consultation is also available at the Yoda Diagnostic lab in Hyderabad. So patients can come and immediately seek for consultation and expert advice. So quality insurance, of course, because they have been in the business for so many years, and they are basically already resulting like more than 90% success rate. So that is incredible. So, and they have 100% customer satisfaction, and their vision is to focus on 100% quality, 100% customer satisfaction. Yeah, so Yoda Diagnostic itself is a 24/7 service available, and they are a kind of a center for excellence. So in terms of your service quality, they are delivering, and the customer loyalty. So that's in itself a significant achievement, and it can be established as a center for excellence. So Yoda Diagnostic strengths, if you talk about, so they already have 3 world-class labs in the United States. First venture bringing US technologies to India. Their lab in Hyderabad is built up in 40,000 square feet area. They are fully equipped to perform basically your routine test, your radiology test, and specialty diagnostic tests. All services are available under one roof, and they have a highly qualified, experienced scientific and technical team. And they have 9+ departments, 14+ specialist doctors. They have a technical team of 64+ experts. They're currently having 20 branches in AP and Telangana. And they have basically strong domain expertise, and they also provide free home sample collection facilities. So these are the strengths of franchisee, but not limited to. And now they are basically extending their arms through franchising route pan-India. Now, so integrated logistics system they have developed. So test, it can be an online booking, it can be a home visit, it can be a direct walk-in. And then you have a test registration. So timely alert to the patient will be sent automatically. So this is an AI-based automated system. Right? And sample collection, so barcode samples to be avoided for pre-analytical errors, pre-printed barcodes to improve turnaround time. Sample logistics, so temperature monitoring system automatically take care. So cold supply chain they maintain for sample logistics and sample accession. So barcodes are used for assessing, and refrigerated centrifuge to process the samples with liable analysis. Your sample processing, 90% workflow is already automated, so it doesn't require manual interpretation. This is all AI based, so your system automatically completes your task. That is your 90%. And LIM MS software basically track the sample processing, and then results are dispatched automatically. So your patient receives SMS alert, WhatsApp message, and email, and that's the 3-stage analytics. So analyst, tech lead, and agile. So that defines basically what kind of advanced technology and advanced system Yoda Diagnostics has developed. Now let's have some look about the industry dynamics. So India market size, and what is the demand, and what is the supply, and what is the need for such kind of initiative, right? So if you look at the healthcare market, because India has been for years is low basically focus on investing in health, right? But if you look at the government, especially after COVID, the shifts on expenditure on healthcare has been drastically shifted, and patient focus. They are more focused on health issues. So health expenditure in India is going to grow. If you compare 2017 and 2022, so you can see a significant difference of more than 2.5x. So your 250%, or you can 2.5 times x, your demand has already increased, right? So that is the demand, but to serve this demand, we require facilities, services to fulfill these requirements. Now, in the healthcare industry, we have that includes your hospitals, pharmaceuticals, diagnostics, medical equipment, medical insurance, telemedicine, all services. But out of this, if you look at the diagnostic services, that is only $15 billion market. Now, this shows basically a very small market size as compared to your total healthcare industry. But the significance of diagnostic is very large in total healthcare market. So this diagnostic market is expected to grow at a much higher growth rate in the near future. So let's have a look at the diagnostic sector. So diagnostic currently at $15 billion, and it is expected to double in the next 5 years. So basically, we are going to see a 20% annual growth rate in the next 5 years, where this is 3 times more than your economic growth. Now, to fulfill the diagnostic needs, there are around 1 lakh diagnostic labs in India. That includes your radiology. So out of these, 40% are radiology and 60% are pathology. Out of these, if you look at the further segmentation, the 46%, these are the stand-alone centers. Hospital-based labs are like 37%, and regional and national labs are 17%. But this industry is highly fragmented. Nobody has the integrated solutions, and or you can say nobody has the complete range of diagnostic solutions under one roof. There are only few brands which are dominating brands have that kind of facilities, but Yoda is one of the advanced lab in India. The diagnostic system opportunity, what is the opportunity? So if you look at unmatched diagnostic needs, so if you look at overall, like average patient is spent on diagnostic need is around like 470 rupees. That is only the 5% of the total hospitalization, right? But the shift is happening towards diagnostic and preventive care. So preventive care basically, again, is the key driver for diagnostics. So once you diagnostic right, you can get your treatment right. And diagnostic business is already growing by 60 to 70% in the next 4-5 years. And if you look at the medical treatment decisions, so 60 to 70% of the decisions of your treatment are based on diagnostic. So people have to more focus, give more prominence, more priority to the diagnostics, so they can be treated right. So emerging healthcare delivery models. So these are the drivers for the industry where a diagnostic industry is going to grow. So that creates the opportunity for Yoda Diagnostic to bring franchise opportunities for the investors. So we'll talk about the opportunities in the next slides. Right. So franchise proposal. Okay, so go-to-market strategy. So we are a centralized lab, that's like Hyderabad. So we are developing these centralized labs, or you can say zonal labs. It is going to have a multiple regional labs, and further these regional labs are going to have the collection center. So this is called basically hub and spoke model. My collection center, they can provide the sample collection facilities, and these collections will be shared with my regional labs. But there could be some specialty tests. Those are being done at only Yoda lab. So these specialty tests will be referred to my basically centralized labs. The commissions and other margins, profits, we will talk about in the next slide. So how it's going to perform, I'll repeat it again. So we are going to have a centralized labs followed by multiple regional labs, and then basically regional labs will have multiple collection points in their region. So franchisee proposal. We are bringing as a FICO and FOFO partner. So for regional lab setup, we are looking for franchisee, invested and company operated partners. And for collection center, we are looking only for franchisee owned, franchisee operated partners. Why FICO? Because in diagnostic industry, it requires expertise. Franchisee should have the enough bandwidth, enough knowledge of the medical industry. So it requires medical expertise. So my investors may not have that kind of expertise. So Yoda Diagnostics is taking the responsibility to bringing those expertise to their franchisee partners. So my franchisee does not need to bother about developing these capabilities, because developing these capability in itself a Herculean task. So that task basically is simplified by Yoda Diagnostics. So Yoda Diagnostics will bring trained expertise, trained staff, and they will deploy their team to run your lab. So that is offer only for the regional labs. And for FOFO, because FOFO, it has the limited operations. It doesn't require any specific expertise to approach. It requires simple operations so that Yoda team will train you, and it's a minimum investment part. So we for lab setups, we have two different investment model, where you will have two types of facilities. One is your clinical chemistry in lab A. Lab B is going to have my clinical chemistry plus immunoassay. Basic setup cost is going to remain the same for both labs. That is your 20 lakh rupees. Equipment requirement for clinical chemistry is 25 lakhs. And for advanced lab is 55 lakhs. Plus franchisee fees of 5 lakh rupees plus GST is a one-time non-refundable franchisee fees, where for my collection center, we are charging only 50,000 rupees of franchisee fees. Against, we are going to provide them like setup guidance, design support, training support will be offered to my collection center operator. Once we talk about the revenue share, so from the total revenue that Yoda Diagnostic generate from that regional lab, 10% revenue share will be shared with my franchisee partners. And we also secure a minimum guarantee of 12% on your initial capex. So for lab A, your 12% minimum guarantee on your 45 lakh rupees investment, and for lab B is 12% minimum guarantee on an investment of 75 lakh rupees. My collection center or my regional labs, once collecting any specialty tests, samples, those will be transferred to the Yoda central lab, and these franchisee will get the respective margins. For my collection center, we are offering two kind of margins. On routine test or regular test, Yoda is offering 50% margin. On a specialty test, Yoda is offering 25% margin. If you look at the average ROI for any of our models, so what we are saying, you are going to receive over 100% ROI. So for my lab A and lab B, my franchisee will double his money in 6 years. That is the minimum. And in FICO, 3 years, within 3 years, they will recover their entire money that we expect. And for collection center, within a year, my franchisee will make the break even. And the agreement period for this engagement is going to be 6 years. So preferred partner profiles. So I think Sanjay ji already highlighted in the beginning of the presentation. We require pathologist, medical expert, existing clinics or existing labs, medical representatives can be a very good partner for us. Medical equipment suppliers, pharmacy chain operators can be our good partner profiles. And entrepreneurs basically who have the financial bandwidth to invest in the regional lab, or high net worth individuals basically where franchisee has to invest.
Hello. Hello.
I think there is some network problem at Ashokji's end. If Dr. Kiran, you can take it forward.
Yeah.
Or we can take question answers.
Okay. Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, you're audible.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Pretty much covered by Dr. Prashant and Sudhakar Garu and Ashok ji. From that, I'll include few points from my end. First of all, we are glad to interact with you all through this webinar regarding the possible collaboration of Yoda Diagnostics. Yoda is the most comprehensive diagnostic service provider. This Yoda is fully prepared to undertake this partnership and to meet all the project requirements. With the legacy of 3 CLIA provide world-class diagnostics laboratories in the United States of America. Our Yoda is fully equipped to offer high-end diagnostic services in special biochemistry, biochemical genetics, cytogenetics, molecular diagnostics, and genomics and pharmacogenomics, including transplant immunology also.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Kiran. I think I lost the connection in between. So I'll share my screen again.
Please.
Yeah.
You want me to continue? You will just give me
Yeah,
2
we'll
minutes. I'll
continue.
finish. And then, yeah. You will continue?
Yeah,
Yes,
let me
finish the
continue.
PPT first, then you can add.
Yeah.
Done.
So knowledge, because they are already an expert team. Plus, if you look at the customer support, so they have 24/7 customer support and 24/7 services for the patients. Credibility, they have basically already established successful brand in Hyderabad and basically servicing AP and Telangana markets. They have basically 9+ department, 14+ specialist doctors, 64+ technical experts, already running 20+ branches successfully, and they are a registered lab and certified association place, and they offer a basically good quality service at an affordable price. Now, as it comes to the comprehensive brand support, so for lab, its entire operations will be run by Yoda Diagnostics. Plus, for your collection center, they will provide you complete guidance and support, assistance support in terms of your setup, design, guidelines, training, sample collection training, logistic training, manpower training, business training, and software support. So these all supports will be provided by the Yoda Diagnostics. Brand building and lead generation. So ultimately, we are creating the entire network. So we are marketing this opportunity through various platforms. So from this marketing, my partners, franchisee partners, and collections center partners will be benefited through these marketing activities. So with this, I will end the presentation, and this over to you, Dr. Kiran.
Dr. Kiran, you're on mute.
Sorry. Thank you, Ashokji. I'll highlight few points about Yoda Diagnostics. This Yoda Diagnostics is a NABL accredited laboratory with strong domain of specific expertise and state-of-the-art technology. We have lot proven track record of service-oriented services in hospital and doctors across India with a robust logistic mechanism. First, I'll ensure this quality on par with the global laboratory by participating in EQUAS of external agencies such as CDC Atlanta and Netherlands. One thing I'll include, we can easily integrate our LIS system with our partner and maintain the data and deliverables also. Our team of doctors are all ready to address any queries related to concerned investigations and clarify doubts to the physicians or any lab team. One more thing, our key account managers are accessible 24/7 and offer uninterrupted services to them. I wish to build a long-term association with you all. Thank you. Yeah, Ashokji, that's it, my side.
Okay, Sanjay ji, so I would request you just if you can take up the queries and questions.
Ashokji, please
No,
share
we were talking about
document so that the financials will be.
Sudhakar, you are saying something?
Yes, sir. As a model explains with the one page, sir, Ashok ji, one page document there na to give the clarification about financials.
I think Sudhakar ji, for detailed discussion on financials, we can connect on one-to-one basis. I think we have already given the brief snapshot that's I think sufficient for now.
The PDF is gives more clarity, Ashok ji.
Okay.
That is simplest one.
Sanjay ji, if you can take the questions, because we do have a few questions in our Q&A box. I think we can start taking up the questions.
Absolutely. So we will be very clear what we are looking at. We have two models. One is, which is a collection center, which is hub and spoke model. Second is lab. So wherever we have already lab, then under the lab, in that location, we are looking forward for collection centers. So if lab is not available, then collection center would not be possible because we'll not be able to service. If there is a collection center, the samples collected, where we will go for the lab testing. So first important is where we are looking forward for labs first, and lab we have got two models. So we can also add little more things on that model also. So the lab, it cannot be run by someone because the capability, if it is not there, if you're not from the same background, you can still run a lab, but lab is franchised, invested and company operated, wherein the collection center would be FOFO model, which can be operated by franchisee and owned by franchise as well. So lab, we have got two models, so we can discuss both models again. If there is any relevant profile, we can also discuss with them how they can have a lab in their city, and then further, if they really want to have building up the collection centers, that will be easiest way. And where we have already labs, which are at 5 places right now, 5 locations, we'll be looking forward immediate basis the collection centers, which is hub and spoke model, which can be franchise owned and franchisee operated model. Right, Ashok?
Right.
Absolutely. And now, if there are some questions which are very, very relevant questions, which are saying, in case it is a lab wherein it's a FICO model, franchise invested and company operated, what is the minimum guarantee for the investor from the brand side?
Yeah, Sanjay ji. So minimum guarantee that we have already discussed. I think on an investment of 45 lakhs for lab A, brand is offering 12% minimum guarantee. So that will be paid on the monthly basis, but 12% per annum is your minimum guarantee on a capex of 45 lakh. For my second the setup is 75 lakh rupees investment. So there again, the percentage remains the same. So 12% minimum guarantee will be paid on monthly basis.
All right. So in the meantime, we also have inquiries from UP side, Gorakhpur, and saying that I'm interested to invest in a FICO model. And we have already received the contact details also. So thank you very much, Sateshji, for your details sharing with us. After this webinar, we'll get in touch with you, having one-on-one meeting with you, and then we'll connect with you, the brand also, so that we can know more about you, your profile, and then we can take the discussion forward. In the meantime, we also have another model, another question, which is how will you assist in FIFO, FIFO model? Okay, model labs in collaborating with hospitals to generate revenues as they have already tied up with existing brands. Yes, so I think maybe from Dr. Prashant, we can have the answer for this.
Yeah, when they have already tied up with existing lab, in that case, we cannot go with hospitals and all, because we would like to go operating on community, not like associated with hospitals. So if they are ready to give hand over everything, and along with the, because we don't know the condition of the equipments and we don't know the competency of the technical people. So we would like to go on a standard way, hiring with the technically competent people and we want to go with the highly standard and quality. That is the reason with existing labs, it's not easy to go and to standardize our model. That's one kind of answer, like we
Yeah, one more thing.
100% we are looking for a new.
Yeah, one more thing. To maintain the quality of things, the equipment plays an important role in that. We don't know that is it semi-automated or automated.
Hello.
Yes, Dr. Prashant.
Yeah, actually, that's what with existing labs, we don't know the condition of the equipments, and we don't know the competency of the technical people, and we don't know how hold the equipment also. And we have most of that equipments with fully automated, not with the semi-automated. That's the reason we cannot go with existing labs 100%.
So Ashok, I think it's saying FIFO, so it should be FICO model. What I think we are getting the inquiry for.
I think it's a franchisee invested, franchisee operated. Somebody is asking for the existing labs. So like that can be entertained if like these are some standard alone labs. They don't have the advanced technology and advanced equipments. So they need to basically hand over everything to Yoda Diagnostic, and they will be, and the additional investment required in equipment and lab and system setup. So that has to be basically paid by the franchise, and it can be converted to a franchisee invested and company operated model.
Yeah, absolutely. That's right, Ashok ji.
Yeah.
Sure. So there is another question which I would want Dr. Prashant or Dr. Kiran to answer for this, because this is coming from a doctor itself. So Dr. Sekhar, welcome to this webinar. This is Dr. Sekhar from Visakhapatnam. We established a diagnostic center with radiology equipments like diseases, and is there any possibility to work together with a win-win agreement?
Yes, we are open for that.
Now, one thing is what we'd like to tell you is Visakhapatnam, we have already lab, as we said in the previous discussion.
Yeah.
But we don't have radiology in Visakhapatnam. We are going with the lab chemistry and the immunoassay model. So in that case, we are open to tie up, but in that case, again, we need to check for the terms and conditions and how fast the radiology business is moving on. So we will check it and we'll come back to you. And if possible, we can go for tie-up. There is no issue like not to tie up with existing labs, the existing radiology labs.
All right. Thank you very much. And
Yeah.
Dr. Sekhar, kindly share with us your contact details also, so that we can reach out to you and have a one-on-one discussion with Dr. Prashant or Yoda team directly. Okay. There is one more question. Will lab A and lab B includes radiology?
No.
No.
So it is
Absolutely
not
no.
including. It's not including. Okay. So Mr. Naresh, I think you have got the answer. So we do not have the radiology including in both labs, which are the models which we have.
Because radiology costs more than 15 CR to establish.
Okay.
Both MRI and CT, X-ray, and it takes around 15 to 20 CR to establish the lab.
Second thing, that good radiologist is also required to maintain the quality of reporting and all, Sanjay ji.
All right. Great. I think hope Naresh has got the answer. In the meantime, Dr. Sekhar has sent us our contact details. Thank you very much for sharing, and we will reach out to you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Sekhar. I have received your contact number. We'll be in touch very soon.
And Naresh is again saying that if in most tier 2 cities, the diagnostic business depends on the local doctor referrals. Yes, it is true, because doctors do the referrals because they are referring you to the patient to the some diagnostic centers which are already there. Will your team help in tie up with standalone hospitals and doctors?
Absolutely, because we are going to take a lead from the front for all the operations and business generation, because it's going to be operated by Yoda end, we will take all the risk and challenges and to try, we'll try to develop the business as much as possible. Because it's our responsibility. That's the reason we said we will go with the FICO model, company operated totally.
One more thing, Sanjay ji, we have the sales team pan India. They will help us.
All right, that's great. Yes, I think once we are opening a lab and then the awareness would be done, brand will support us on the marketing side. We can also ask Dr. Prashant to throw some light on the sports system also, because in the lab, I think when it is franchise invested, but it's a company operated. So it's a company owned outlet, and the lab would be run by the company side. So they will make sure that they will do all the possible marketing and awareness in your city, because they have to run their own lab. So we need not to worry about the lab, because it is all about tie-ups and joint ventures, and all the possible marketing will be done by the company to make this viable, sustainable, and then further scalable outlet and model and the lab for yourself. But in the meantime, if yes, it is true that doctors do refer. So if we have present in somewhere, then I think then there will be a lot of meetings with doctors, getting the tie-ups done, and then it will be also helpful for a brand also and for the investor as well. So if we are taking little more, some more questions on what kind of, otherwise, suppose your lab is there already company owned. So what is we do in terms of creating that awareness and brand building in that city as of now, because these are all company owned.
We are connecting the CMEs.
Okay.
Yeah, Sanjay ji, can you repeat the question once again?
My question was very simple, that what is that marketing we are doing for your existing labs which are present? Is there any promotional activity on social media, promotional activity on any television? Is there any advertisement going on? So what company is doing as of now?
Yeah, right now it's we have marketing team across India from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, I can say. And wherever we have labs, we are conducting camp activities on regular basis. I can say it's a weekly, twice or thrice. And if we are conducting CMEs, and even we are sponsoring many events, because we are tied up with the Sreyash Media, which is one of the event organizer, well established in Hyderabad and in both the states of India, that is Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, where they are promoting on social media and Facebook, and you can visit the Yoda Diagnostics on Facebook and social media, and we are conducting CMEs, and we are supporting from a genetic counselor side to the marketing team also. We are sending genetic counselors to create awareness on specialty test, okay, to the different cities, to support the marketing team also. There are many activities, and for small, you can visit our site, or you can visit Facebook, Yoda Diagnostics, or Instagram, and any other YouTube. Okay, so we are doing a lot of activities to promote Yoda, where we are already existing, not only in existing part, even we are doing across the India, because the sales, what we are getting across the India with the specialty test.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. It will be great help for all the investors who are looking forward for the collection center, because I have asked this question in context of your existing labs, where we are looking forward for partners to join us as hub and spoke model, which is completely franchise owned and franchise operated, because then they will be completely now confident for opening up a unit franchise in terms of hub and spoke, which can be
Sanjay, see, one thing is the reason for FICO model, we take the pain and you take the gain, what I can say simple.
Absolutely, that's helpful. And so if we are talking about now collection centers and labs which we need to open now, we are looking forward partners. So what is our expansion plans, and location wise, city wise, state wise in India, how we are now planning for this? I think Ashok can reply on this.
Definitely, Sanjay ji. So I think for Pan India, we are open for regional labs. First, followed by my collection center. So my one regional lab is going to have at least 20 collection centers. So that will feed my regional labs. Plus, from these regional labs, whatever the specialty tests requirement, those will be fed to my central lab. So that's how we are going to create the entire network. But we are open for Pan India. We are not limited to any specific market.
All right, great, because there was 2 questions coming up for expansion plans. So wherever we have lab, that we discussed, that we are looking forward for collection centers, which is AP Telangana, because we have already 5 centers running right now, 5 labs are already running. So we'll be looking forward for collection centers AP Telangana fast, and we are open for labs across India because it will be franchise invested and company operated. So Mr. Satyesh Singh is also writing a question, but yes, it's related to the same. We will reach out to you after this and we'll discuss one-on-one with you the ROI, and absolutely we are open for a open discussion. Then I think I would suggest also to create a visit, which is physical visit to their lab, to their corporate office, which is in Hyderabad, and after that you can get more confidence on this and question answer. It's overall the partnership between you and the brand. Advantage of Yoda Diagnostics when compared to Apollo Diagnostics, which is well established. Another question coming from Dr. Lakshmi. Okay, it's again from a doctor. I think Dr. Kiran can answer this.
It's like Apollo Diagnostic existing from many years, we can say, but we could able to reach the level, means the top 10 diagnostic in India within a span of 2 years. Then you can understand the way we are promoting or we are doing the in terms of quality, in terms of the services. Okay, so diagnostics, absolutely all the diagnostics may not be same, but assuredly will be one of the top quality diagnostic centers in India.
Great, thank you very much, Dr. Prashant. I think in the interest of time, so rest we will take one-on-one. We have a lot of queries still coming up. After this webinar, our team will reach out to each one of you. You have given us your time. We respect that. And thank you very much for being there till now. So we'll reach out to you since we have restricted time up to 1 o'clock only. So we'll reach out and we'll have further understanding on your requirements and your profile. Any question you have, please feel free. Our team will also help in between, and then we can plan a visit also for having one-on-one meeting in Hyderabad also. So before we sign off for today, Dr. Prashant, one last message from your side today.
Yeah, simple thing is we would like to give the best quality services across India, and investors, they no need to have any kind of hesitation here, because we have sales team across India, and moreover a quality sales team across India, and we support in all kinds of activities to promote Yoda. And the reason for going FICO model is very simple. Maybe you may not able to run in a standard way, or you may having many doubts in recruiting the quality technicians, but we are going to take entire pain of recruitment and standardizing and also establishing entire diagnostic center, and you are going to be on the safe zone, and we'll give the best possible promotion for because it's our brand and your investment. So it is going to be the responsibility of Yoda Diagnostic to take the franchisee to the next level, what we have in Yoda in Hyderabad. Okay. This is a simple message I'd like to pass to all the investors, and we are ready to open across India, not limited to only South India. So all investors are welcome and we do the best services and quality services to the society. Thank you very much, Sanjay ji.
Thank you, Ji. Any message from Dr. Kiran?
Yes, Ajay, that's it. That's it.
All right, great. So, Ashok, any comment from your side? Any message from your side?
Yeah, I think it's a very lucrative opportunity for the investor. Basically, he has the full freedom from the operations. He does not need to take like daily operations, main marketing, sales. So that he has the full freedom. He has to enjoy his benefits.
Yeah, investors can go through the website as well as lab videos in YouTube also. All are available, and what kind of promotions, what we are doing. So they can visit all the Yoda Diagnostics site also.
Absolutely. And further, we have 16th of this month, we have an event, which is Franchise India, one of the event happening in Hyderabad, in Novotel. So if anyone is around, so please visit. We have Yoda team also present there. We can have one-on-one and more discussions there. Please do visit. It's in Novotel, 16th of September. It's on Saturday. So I would now invite Neha again back to give us some closing remarks. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thanks a lot, the lovely panelists, to join us today and sharing so much with us. And I'm sure the people who are watching you live, the details and insights being shared with you are going to help them in understanding the brands. Apart this, it was really nice knowing so much about the brand. I wish you all the very best for the brand, Dr. Prashant and Dr. Kiran. Thanks a lot. If your answers were not been, so we try to cover all your questions, and I can still see that people are still writing, they are raising their questions, but we do have limited times. But our team is going to get in touch with you in a day or two for a one-on-one discussion. Or if your your questions were not being answered, you can have a one-on-one discussion with the team members. They are going to get in touch with you for the same. Tomorrow, again, we are coming with our brand with the name of Sarza, as you can see on the screen. At 12 o'clock sharp, we are coming tomorrow. It's a restaurant and brand banquet brand created by internationally renowned chef Ajay Chopra. So would like to see you again tomorrow at 13 September, 12 o'clock to know about this new brand. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.